Hey guys, what is going on? In this video, I'm going to be showing you a really good gold farm that has got way better. And I'm going to show you all the ways to make more gold from actually doing this farm. And yes, it is the semi-AFK farm that has a really good hyperspawn that is in wetlands. And basically, why it is so much better now is that, well, there's a few reasons. Now, you can obviously skin the mobs here and sell that on the region-wide auction house. Also, if you're on a level 10 twink, you can actually get really good twink gear that drops from these guys. You also have a chance of getting the crimson whelping, which is a pet which sells for a lot of gold on the auction house, and also transmog pieces. And now what has made it even better is that you can get your white and grey transmog pieces from here, which sell on the auction house. So if you have a level 10 twink, or even like a 19 or a 29 or a 39 or a 49 level twink. So a lot of people do twinking at 10, or they do it at 19, 20, 29, 39 and 49, and even 59 actually. So if you want to come here on one of them levels, you can actually get really good gear that twinks want to buy. And then also you're going to have a whole heap of white and grey transmogs that you're going to get from these guys. And on top of that, you can actually skin them. So there's a whole heap of ways to actually make money from this farm, and it's a really good hyperspawn. So it is located right here, and where the hyperspawn takes place is right here. So right here, if you kill these mobs, they're going to just keep on respawning and respawning just like this. The quicker you kill them, the more they respawn. So I'm going to be doing it on a level 10 twink, because a lot of people have level 10 twinks twinked out and actually are starting level 10 twinks to do level boosting and things like that. So by having a level 10, we'll actually get gear that level 10 twinks can actually use. So any of the greens, the blues and the epics, we'll throw them up on the auction house and they'll sell as transmog pieces and also twink items, which makes this really well. Then on top of that, there's a whole heap of white and grey transmog pieces that actually drop from these guys also. And the crimson whelping is pretty easy to get. So if you farm here for a decent amount of time, you should definitely get a crimson whelping. Let's move that there. Let's start this. Alright, so basically it's super simple. So right here is basically the spot where you're going to be killing them and making them hyperspawn. Now, with a level 10 twink, you have a big chance of getting twink items. The only items that you're going to get are items that actually twinks can wear. So anything that you loot from here has a chance to be a twink item. And then also on top of that, if you want to pick up skinning, skinning will really help out the gold per hour, like consistent gold. But if you have a decked out twink, as you can see, you want these war forged gear, and this is super strong for its level. As you can see, we're just absolutely destroying these. And another thing, if you're doing it on a twink, you want to have lifesteal, especially if you're a monk or any class without, well, any class at all that does melee attacks. You want to have lifesteal on your weapons, and this will basically heal you, as you can just AoE them down and you're getting healed constantly, and your health won't drop below like 100%. It's super effective. So what I'll do is I'll just get Loot Appraiser back up so we can see it, and I'll show you like some of the white items and stuff that you can actually get from here. But as you can see, if we just stand here for a little bit and just spam our AoE, what's it called, our spinning crane kick, we can literally stay in the one spot and mobs will just come straight to us. We can just stay here spamming this button, and we literally have to do nothing except loot and skin every minute or so. Now you don't have to pick up skinning, but it does help out the gold per hour. So when you have a little bit of downtime, you can simply just do some skinning while you're waiting for the other mobs to come to this one spot. As you can see right there, we just got a whole heap of items, right? And a whole heap of grey items. And you get a whole heap of whites and greys from here, and they all sell really good currently because everyone's trying to get the new appearances for the white and grey items, the new transmog pieces, or the collectors are looking for all of the items to fill out their collections. But I recommend doing this if you don't have a twink. You could set up a level 10 and come here and do it on level 10. It's pretty easy to gear out a level 10. You just want to run some dungeons, get some decent gear. If you run Warlords of Draenor dungeons, you have a chance at getting the Warforged gear, which is super strong for its level. But you can see how easy this farm is. It's absolutely insane, and like I mentioned, it's got so much better now that you can actually sell the grey and white items that you get from here, because you're going to get a whole heap. Like, I'm talking a whole heap. And as you can see, like, we just got a green. Now the green will be appropriate level for level 10 twinks to actually use. That wasn't much of a special item, but you will come across some that are really good with good stats for twinks, and they're willing to pay a whole heap of gold for these items. But anyways guys, this is the farm. So there are all the different ways you can make extra gold from this now. Make sure that you're not vendoring your whites and greys, because they will sell up on the auction house for a whole heap of gold, and that had really increased the amount of gold here you make per hour. But anyways guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this spot. This is an old spot, however it's just gotten so much better, especially if you do all these things and you do it on a twink. You have the chance of the twink items, the white and grey items, the transmog pieces, the crimson whelping pet, and also if you have skinning, you can skin the mobs. So it's just, there's so many different ways to make money from this farm at the moment, and it's a really good farm to do, and it's really like chill and pretty much AFK. You just stand at that spot over there, spam an AoE move, and like just loot them every 2 minutes, you know. But anyways guys, if you'd like to learn a whole heap more about making gold in World of Warcraft, I have my gold making guide linked down below. It goes over a whole heap of, well, basically everything I know about making gold in World of Warcraft, from like farms to professions to your best add-ons to how to do it with boosting. Just everything I know about making gold in World of Warcraft is inside of my guide. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, it'll be linked down below or up on the screen right now. But anyways guys, until the next video, take care.